Have you heard of the Battle of Nuremberg? So let me show you what that is. So this is the Battle of Nuremberg. It's a football match in the 2006 World Cup. It was between Portugal and the Netherlands. And this match was remarkable for the number of red cards and yellow cards. There were 16 yellow cards and 4 red cards. It's a ridiculous match. You should see the highlights on YouTube. But as you know, I am not here to talk about football. So let me show you what I really am talking about. So there was a different Battle of Nuremberg. I'm talking about the original Battle of Nuremberg, which happened in the 16th century. So let's take a look at that. So this is what I'm talking about. In the year 1561, there was this celestial phenomenon over the city of Nuremberg, which is the original Battle of Nuremberg. So what happened is that this was a mass sighting of celestial phenomena, or UFOs, above the city of Nuremberg. So it was observed by almost everybody in the city. Thousands of people saw it at the same time. It happened on the morning of April 14, 1561 at daybreak. And at first it appeared in the middle of the sun, 2 blood red semicircular arcs. And then there were lots of cylinders, and there was a black triangle, and there was cylinders and spheres and odd-shaped objects. And there was a kind of battle between these strange objects. So this is a mass UFO sighting that happened in 1561. It's a historical sighting. And this sort of event, this sort of sighting, which is observed by thousands of people at the same time, is very hard to dismiss. And it's not the first time something like this has happened. Such things have happened before as well, and they have happened after this event as well. For example, just a few years ago, about a decade or so ago, I believe, if not less, there was an event somewhere in Africa where some sort of a UFO is supposed to have landed near a school, and lots of school children actually saw this UFO, and maybe even alien beings. So there have been many such reports of mass sightings by multiple witnesses of UFOs. So my position is that one cannot just dismiss these reports of UFO sightings and the such. On the other hand, nowadays we have this new trend. The US government is trying to mainstream the idea of UFO sightings, and they are releasing certain pieces of certain clips, certain video clips, black and white video clips, and they're talking about UFOs, and it's being mainstreamed right now. The US media is very much involved, and therefore this topic is again in the news. So the question is, how believable is this? Is there any truth to it? Are they hiding some information? Have they had information about UFOs and aliens in the past? Other countries too, like the UK, have also reported such sightings. The strange thing is that there are not so many sightings in other parts of the world, like in Asia, etc. So it's a contentious issue, but it's a very interesting issue because it's a fascinating thing. I mean, if aliens actually exist and if they have actually visited us, I mean, what can be more interesting than that? It's a fascinating topic, and it's something that brings out the curiosity and imagination in all of us.